Hello, hello, this is Fear Dragon coming at you with another StarCraft 2 netcast. Today we have a Terran versus Protoss from the round of 16 hosted by the Homestar Heroes clan, and this is a tournament that was held on the Playhem website, so let's go ahead and introduce these players. Up here in the top right hand corner of TPW Artifice, a not very common map honestly, we have the teal, no, actually it's more of a pink Terran player. His name is dazdilinger. And his opponent spawning here in the top left hand corner as the purple Protoss, loving those alliterations. His name is Briimstone. You notice it's Briimstone, not Briimstone, not Brimstone, because there's two I's in there, so you have to say B-R-I, like Bri, and then I am Stone. You could also call him actually Bri I am Stone. It's like you have this friend whose name is Bri, and you say like, hey, Bri, I'm a stone. Don't know if you knew that, but you're kind of going insane because you're talking to me, Bri. You should lay off the weed, Brian. Lay off the weed. Brian's actually going to be short for Brian now. But anyways, so yeah, just to kind of go through a couple of things. I've actually had a recent surge of subscribers recently just because I was actually featured on a Day 9 Mana Battle daily. So thanks to everyone that decided to subscribe. I know Day 9 made you all do it. Yes, thank you. I can see it in the comments. But I really do appreciate it, and I really hope that you do decide to stick around. I am going to be much more active than it looks like I have been in the past couple of weeks. So please stay tuned. I'm going to be doing some, various casting of replays such as this from the Homestar Heroes tournament. And I will also be taking replays. You can email those to feardragon64@gmail.com. I'll actually probably plug it again at the end of the game. But, that's enough of that. Thank you so much for tuning in, and hopefully you enjoy the games. But let's go back to this game. It looks like right now we see some pretty normal looking builds coming out of both of these players. The Protoss player up here in the top left hand corner just going for that one gateway for now, only one gas. So I think that we might actually be seeing, actually two guys on gas, so I think he might actually be looking to do some kind of a variation on a one gateway expand, getting this probe over to the Zelnaga watchtower, which is actually looks really cool on this map. Let's go. Oh man, that is a really cool Zelnaga watchtower. They should have more stuff like that. But in the meanwhile, it looks like the Terran player, what is he doing? He's getting 3 supply depots. Does he even have... Okay, he has a barracks. Oh, looks like we see a proxy down from dazdilinger. Wants to end the game early. Already has a full wall off at his front. That's actually going to be very deceiving. Has the Protoss player scouted his opponent's base? Looks like he got a general scout off, saw that there was a supply depot. But he should not know exactly anything about that proxy. It looks like we see that the Nexus has already been thrown down, but this Stalker is going to be caught off guard. The two Marauders catch him completely out of position, and he is just not ready to start microing. It doesn't matter that they... Oh, actually, they do even have concussive shells, so it wouldn't have mattered if that Stalker decided to run away in time. It looks like he's out of time, and this could be a very quick game indeed. There is still no cancel on that Nexus. He needs to start pulling probes. There are the probes being pulled. He needs to actually potentially throw down a forge or an extra gateway if he wants to deal with this. The Zealot is now out, but there's just too many units, and the Zealot is also being slowed by those concussive shells. So a very, very devastating attack from dazdilinger. Only takes 1 hit from the Zealots, and these Marauders are going to do a massive amount of additional damage. And it looks like another building canceled. This gateway is getting target fired down. The Stalker is definitely going to pop in time, but will it be able to do anything about it? Oh no! It looks like there's only one pylon currently powering that. A second pylon being thrown down. The probes are getting pulled again. One of the probes claims a life of a Marauder, a very sad life for that Marauder indeed. It's very embarrassing, but his friends are going to get revenge and kill off almost all these probes. Let's see if another one of these poor Marauders gets electrocuted to death. It looks like, no, just barely survives with 13 health. 3 more little tasers from those probes would have been devastating. That suit can only take so much electricity, but it looks like additional reinforcement marauders coming in. No cancel on that Nexus. I have to say, I don't agree with that decision. It looks like dazdilinger is going to probably take this game with that very, very early Marauder pressure. We can already see this is not necessarily as much of an all-in as you might be thinking, because he does have that already building orbital command that's going to be ready to expand just in case he didn't do massive amounts of damage as he has already over here. But he just wanted to make sure that in case Briimstone was actually able to hold off that aggression, that he would in fact be able to expand out of it, even though, you know, he did proxy this barracks. It is fairly out of the way, not very likely to be scouted even toward the mid game. So very well played by dazdilinger with that great aggression, completely catching Briimstone off guard. And really have to say, just the fact that he missed, you know, pulling back that stalker in time, wasn't quite paying attention, didn't really remember to cancel that Nexus, didn't throw down additional gateways or a forge or anything. Really should have pulled probes maybe a little bit earlier. You know, there are a lot of things that I think Briimstone just really underreacted to with this aggression. But, you know, that's going to be that. So very well done by dazdilinger. Looks like he's going to move on to the round of 8. And I'm going to be continue casting the rest of the round of 16. I'm not going to give any spoilers to those games, as obviously I haven't casted those yet. I just said I'm going to cast them. Okay, just calm the hell down. Okay. Anyways, thank you so much for watching the video, and please stay tuned for the rest of them. If you like my videos, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. My Twitch TV channel is twitch.tv/feardragon64, so please follow me on that. I do a lot of live events, including I'm actually interning at Amazon this summer. So if you actually look in my archive, I think it's like maybe 4 or something videos, maybe 3 videos back from this one. There was an interns versus full-timers show match at Amazon.com. And what ended up happening was the interns kind of got their asses handed to them. So we're doing another one. And this one is going to be just the best of the best. The last one we kind of invited, you know, some bronze, you know, or sorry, we had a silver through masters level player, one of each, and kind of face them off, intern versus full-timer. And the full-timers ended up winning in, I think, a 4-1 sweep. But we're going to do another one. Hopefully this one will go become a little bit closer, and it's actually going to be casted at a live event this time. So that's going to be really awesome and really exciting. You should go tune in even if you don't go to Amazon. And again, that's going to be at twitch.tv/feardragon64. Other than that, if you cannot make that, oh yeah, sorry, the date for that, the date for the event, kind of an important thing. It's going to be this Friday. That's going to be July 13th, I believe. It's going to be at 5:30 Pacific, 8:30 Eastern, and you know, you can do the time zone conversion from there. But please tune in for that. Definitely going to be looking at the chat. Definitely going to be having a really awesome audience. Last time we had a really great attendance of around like 40 or so people, I believe. So definitely going to be looking forward to that. And yeah, if you cannot make the event, do not worry. As I mentioned before earlier in this video, you can actually send your replays over to feardragon64@gmail.com, and I'll try and get around to casting that. I'm usually pretty good about getting around to casting the replays that you send me, so please barrel them down. I will eventually, I promise, get to casting it. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys next time. Man, I spent a lot of time talking about that.